Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful Monday morning? I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. It's a rainy day where I'm at. I don't like rainy days, but God is good. You know what I mean? God is good, and we need rain to survive. So I ain't complaining, but I don't know what it is about the weather. It just when it rains, it just like I don't know. Something about rain just makes me tired. You know what I mean? So I got this caramel iced coffee, and hopefully this caramel iced coffee wakes me a little wakes me up a little bit. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. All right, I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I want to say to everybody that's in the building, man, I hope hopefully y'all have a wonderful day. What's going on, my bull DJ? What's good with you, bro? Shout out to you, man. God bless to you. Good morning to you. Hope everything is well with you. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling right now, bro? How you feeling right now? How do you feel right now on this wonderful Monday morning? I'm about to get to the topic of this video, but I have to ask my people, my YouTube family, how they doing. All right, so there's a lot of interesting things that are happening around the NFL world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that are happening that are interesting in the NFL world. In my honest opinion, as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, the NFC is up for grabs. I don't see any NFC team being so dominant where they definitely are going to win the NFC. I feel like the best team to me right now in the NFC is the Buccaneers. And I'm not sleeping on the Buccaneers, but that's like the only dominant team that I'm like, okay, if the Vikings was to go against them right now, it's going to be super hard to beat that team right now, right? And shout out to you. You said, what happened yesterday in football? I was playing ML. Okay. The show. I have to get me a baseball game. I used to play boxing games, and you know what game I really want to get? I want to get like NHL. I want to get an NHL game because I'm trying to get into hockey, and I don't know the players, so I'm gonna probably get an NHL game so I can kind of like learn the players. You said, thank you for. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. I'm good, man. Everything is everything. God is good. I'm here. I woke up this morning and I'm able to vibe with y'all. So thank you for asking me. But yeah, who's the best teams in the NFL right now? And also, JJ McCarthy may play against the Eagles. Now, NFL Talk with your boy Mike Sports Vibes. Now, I want to say this as a big time Minnesota Viking fan. I'm going to start with what was I just saying prior to that? Oh, yeah, the Buccaneers. There's no dominant teams in the NFC. But getting to the Vikings, I got to skip to the Vikings. Shout out to Sports real quick. Shout out to my guy Sports. He said, yo, Mike, what's good? What's good with you, bro? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. But getting to the Minnesota Vikings and this question about JJ McCarthy, and I'm going to be all over the place with this live stream. Just bear with me. It's early in the morning. Um, but yeah, McCarthy, they're saying there's some reports saying that McCarthy is recovering. Let me read the actual recovering from a high ankle sprain, and although McCarthy is close to return, so he's close to returning, but his availability for Week 7 against the Philadelphia Eagles remains up in the air, especially after a bittersweet update from NFL Network. So, what I'm going to say is this: we're just going to have to wait. And they're saying JJ McCarthy worked out last week, but may not be 100%. I don't think any football player at this point is 100%. Shout out to everybody that's in the bill. It said McCarthy isn't close to. No, they're saying may not be close to 100%. We'll see what happens. Carson can't beat the Eagles coming off a loss. You know what? You never know. He will need to top. He need top play. Yeah, he has to play. I feel like even if he's not 100%, like say for instance, I'm not trying to put him out there when his ankle is still swollen. Say he's 85% healthy. I'm putting him out there because I look at it like this: the only way you can get experience is to put him out there so he can get experience, whether he's a little bit banged up or not. There's a lot of quarterbacks, like a lot of players throughout the NFL that are banged up, that are still fighting through injuries, that are playing at a high level. As long as he don't get no swelling in his ankle, I think he needs the experience because I'm telling you right now, if Carson Wentz plays and he has a shoulder injury as well, if he plays and he beats the Eagles, I know for a fact it's going to be very hard for the Vikings coaching staff, the team, to bench Carson Wentz. I'm just being honest with you. Steelers beat the Vikings this year. Yeah, that's true, Don. We're going to get y'all back, though. what do you think our record would be? You're talking about the Vikings. The Lions was clowning after last night's game. Yeah, the Lions got beat by the AFC champions, but yeah, the Lions. I don't know what happened with the Lions yesterday, but what do you think? If you're talking about the Vikings, I think we're going to win 10 to 11 games this season. That's my estimation. 10 or 11. I'll be happy with it. As long as the Vikings have double digit in wins, I'm cool. As long as we make the playoffs, I'm cool. As long as we get into the dance, I'm cool. Um, but yeah, man, like there's a big mystery around JJ McCarthy, and it sucks, man. When as a Viking fan, I ain't gonna sit here and cap. Like it really does suck. Not that I'm hating on the young quarterbacks that are shining, like Drake May or Jaden Daniels or whoever, bro. To be honest with you, I'm not hating on these young quarterbacks. I'm cheering for all young quarterbacks unless they're going against my team. But as a Viking fan, I just want to see my guy play. And it's like, I'm not trying to force him out there if he's super hurt to get him to re injure it or make it even worse. I'm not trying to do that. But at the same time, the only way we can see if this man is the guy, I believe in him. But like I said, just because I believe in him doesn't mean that he's going to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can believe all I want. I'm not the one that's throwing the football. I'm not the one running for first downs. I'm not the one calling the plays in the offense. So, hey, listen, I believe in JJ McCarthy, but it's crazy to say that if he doesn't play against the Eagles in the Carson Wentz plays and the Carson Wentz beats the Eagles, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope I'm wrong. And this is nothing against Carson Wentz because Carson Wentz I appreciate what Carson Wentz has done. But Carson Wentz is going to finish the season as the starting quarterback. I have a feeling, y'all. I have a feeling. He said, what is your skin routine? Are you trolling me or are you being serious? I'm not really sure if you're trolling me or being serious. The Lions was clowning after last night. But yeah, getting back to that game, man. Patrick Mahomes, he's one of the GOATs. I don't think he's the GOAT at quarterback. I think it's still Tom Brady. I got Joe Montana over Patrick Mahomes. Man, I'm a big Steve Young guy as well. But Patrick Mahomes is definitely in that GOAT conversation, but he's not there. He's not the GOAT, but he's probably top three. He's definitely top five quarterback in NFL history right now. He's just an amazing quarterback. You know what I mean? Andy Reid found nobody thought Patrick Mahomes was going to be this good. Like nobody. I don't care what nobody says. If you thought Patrick Mahomes was going to be this good, the way he just plays the game makes it look so easy. And then it just helps to have a great coach as well, a genius when it comes to calling the offense. Andy Reid, when y'all get a chance, I'm not sure if the people in the chat knows who Andy Reid is. Like prior to him going to the Chiefs, the Eagles fired him. The Eagles fired Andy Reid thinking he can't get it done, right? And the Eagles, they won 2 Super Bowls, so I'm not hating. But dang, Andy Reid won 3 Super Bowls with the Chiefs, one of the greatest offensive-minded head coaches in NFL history. And he had Alex Smith. Alex Smith was not a bad quarterback, and he still said, I got to trade up in that draft. I forgot what draft it was. And they traded up in that draft and drafted Patrick Mahomes, which is crazy. And they started off pretty bad this season, not the best. They're 500 right now. I think they're 3-3. I think they're 3-3. So, but it's still a lot of season left, and they're going to mess around. And listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they win the AFC again. That's how good Patrick Mahomes is in that team overall. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family, and I truly mean that. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. I don't care if you're from Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Pluto, the moon, a whole nother galaxy. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. Primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings on this channel. I will be real. But if you have a question about your team, I'll answer your question to the best of my ability. You know, I know a little bit about every team, but most of the time, and if you just feeling the vibes, just consider subscribing. See you in yeah, let's go. Shout out to you. Yeah, that's a Panthers over the Cow. Yes, Panthers beat the yes. Cashman is healthy. Yes, if Cashman is healthy, we good. Panthers beat the Cow. Yeah, Phillies and Vikings. Yes, let me tell y'all what it is. All right, so I'm a Vikings fan from Pennsylvania. I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania. I should probably be an Eagle fan or a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. The reason why I'm a Viking fan is because of Randy Moss. Randy Moss made me a Viking fan. And the funny thing about it is the Vikings were going against the Eagles a while ago. It was a wild card game. And the Eagles beat the Vikings, but I never seen a player like Randy Moss ever. Like he just put his hand up, ran the fly route, any route, any route he can run, but he's known for I just mossed you. You know what I mean? Just go deep, run a fly, and he made it look easy. Doesn't matter if he was triple team, double team. If it's single coverage, you're getting cooked. You feel me? And I ain't never see a wide receiver. I never seen an NFL player that looked and played like him on that football field. So I became a Randy Moss fan, and then in return, I became a Viking fan. So I've been a Viking fan for a minute. So I'm from PA, but I am a Phillies fan and I am a Sixers fan. I have another YouTube channel that I cover the Phillies and I cover the Sixers. Because most of the time, if you're a Viking fan, you're not like me. You know what I mean? You're not a hybrid fan like me. Like I'm a Viking fan and I'm a Sixers fan. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm a Flyers fan. So I'm just all over the place. But I've been a Viking fan for a minute, and I have and this is Adrian Peterson's autograph right here, and I have Dante Culpepper's autograph as well. I've been a Viking fan for a minute, man, and I'm a proud Viking fan. Listen. I wear my Viking gear everywhere, bro. People look at me weird. People be looking at me crazy. I be like, "What's up? If you got something to say, say it." Hey, listen, I ain't scared of smoke. You feel me? But yeah, I've been a Viking fan for a while. So that's just the story behind how I became a Viking fan. And it was a wild card game in the playoffs versus the Eagles, and the Eagles beat us that game. We got a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. The lost sound. When JJ had time to throw, he was dropping dimes. Our offensive line is getting better. Addison is back. Yes, JJ, yes, out there with the team. I agree. And I thank you again for the super chat. God bless to you, and thank you so much. What I would say is this, bro. I don't want to make it seem like I don't care about JJ McCarthy's injury, because I do. I don't want him going out there if he has swelling. But I was talking to I just think to myself, right? I played football. I didn't play at a high level like college or anything, but or NFL obviously, but you get banged up. You're going to have some bruises, you're going to have some sores. As long as you don't have no swelling and crazy swelling and all that, you got to fight through it. And like I said, the only way you can get better in the NFL, because I always try to tell people, high school ain't college. College ain't NFL. It don't matter how good you did in high school sometimes. It doesn't matter how good you did in college sometimes, because I always tell you there's levels to the game. Like Meek Mill said, there's levels to the game, young bull. There's levels to the game. As much as people want to be so analytic about what players do in college, yes, you evaluate the talent for the best talent they play, and that's college before you get to the NFL. But sometimes you got to go with, can he run my system correctly? Does he have the ability to make every throw? Does he have the leadership? How is his personality? Does he have the mentality of like that no quit mentality? Even if he throws an interception, is he going to put his head down and just give up and just fold like fold like a pretzel and just be like, oh, I give up? No, it's hard to find that quality quarterback in the draft and just any player in general. So I believe in JJ. I want JJ to play, but at the same time, the only way he will get better is by playing the game, bro. And I don't care about training camp anymore. I mean, I care about it because the excitement to go to regular season. I do care about preseason, but not as much as regular season, bro. Let's just keep it real. Like preseason, they do be having some starters in sometimes, but it's a lot of second stringers, third stringers, and it ain't nothing like experience in the regular season. Let's just keep it real. And like I'm cheering for JJ McCarthy, but I will say I am frustrated because if he doesn't play against the Eagles and Carson Wentz plays well and we beat the Eagles with Carson Wentz, bro, I am trying to tell you, the Viking fan base is already split down the middle when it comes to JJ McCarthy and Carson Wentz. And some of them are mad about Sam Darnold leaving us and going to Seattle. And some are mad about Danny Dimes going to the Colts. By the way, the Colts look good and the Seattle Seahawks look good. But at the same time, like I said, And then people were kind of, I'm frustrated because, not because of Danny Downs and Sam Darnold. I'm frustrated because I want to see my guy on that football field and prove everybody wrong. I want to see him on that football field and prove everybody wrong. And he can't do it if he's hurt. And I know Carson Wentz, if he plays against the Eagles and he wins, man, I don't even want to think of what people are going to start saying. They're going to say, just finish the season with Carson Wentz. And then you're going to waste the whole entire season not knowing what JJ McCarthy can do. My mindset is, if JJ McCarthy is healthy enough, not trying to rush him, you have to play him so you can see what your 10th overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft can do. Because when you see Jackson Dart play good, when you see Drake May, my guy Drake May, you can look at my old videos. I was one of the few Viking fans that said Drake May is a straight up dog, and people was trying to come at me about that. Right now, he looks pretty good. Jaden Daniels is a dog. Caleb is getting experience. He's having ups and downs. We'll see what he does tonight against the Commanders, I believe. Even Spencer Rattler, Bo Nix with the Broncos is looking good. There's a lot of young quarterbacks. So as a Viking fan, I'm frustrated because my young quarterback is hurt. And I don't know when he's going to play, because I get the news that he may play, but he may not be 100%. I don't care about the may not be 100%. Is he healthy enough to play? Because at this point in the season, I don't think anybody is 100%. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am going to be patient. I see Alexander saying be patient. Yeah, I am going to be patient. The problem is the coaching staff going to be patient? It's not about me, bro. It's about the coaching staff. If they see Carson Wentz light up the Eagles defense and we win that game, bro, you know how hard it's going to be for the coaching staff to bench Carson Wentz. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not just the fan base. I'm telling you, KLC is going. And you know what's crazy? Prior to, because I went to the Falcons game and I didn't even know when he sprained his ankle. That game, I'm going to get to the comments shortly, y'all. The next day, I was at the Mall of America. Then all of a sudden, I heard some news. This man has a high ankle sprain. I didn't even know the man was hurt. And I told my homie, I said, these exact words. I said, the problem with this injury, the longer he's out, the worse it's going to get. The worse it's going to be for him to come back. And I meant it not like that he's scared of the pressure. I meant it as like the fan base and the coaching staff, because Carson Wentz is not a bad quarterback. He's played at a high level. Now, he's not the same MVP caliber quarterback that he once was when he was with the Eagles, or a few years. I think he played for the Colts as well. But he's still a solid / good quarterback. If with the wide receivers that we have, and Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson and Speedy Naylor and Adam Thielen and TJ Hawkinson and Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, with a very intelligent head coach, offensive-minded head coach like KOC, bro, if our offensive line gets healthy and say Donovan Jackson comes back, say Christian Darrisaw is good, Brian O'Neill comes back, hey, listen, bro, respectfully, it's going to be very hard if Carson Wentz destroys the Eagles. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's going to be hard to bench him. So that's why I kind of wanted to stop now. Not that I'm hating on Carson Wentz. My whole thing is I just want to see my young quarterback play, because we didn't draft him to be a bench warmer. We didn't draft JJ McCarthy to be a bench warmer for veteran quarterbacks. Because if that was I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just got to get this off my chest. We didn't bench him to be a bench warmer. If we was going to give up on him in 2 games, right, and he's healthy and you still won't let him play and you got him benched for Carson Wentz, you should have just paid Sam Darnold. You should have just paid Sam Darnold and and just be like, all right, it's a wrap. Sorry, you're going to have to sit a couple more years. That's what you should have done. If you bench him, you should have just signed Sam Darnold. Call it a day. But we'll see what happens. What happened to Lamar? I seen he was dressed up. I don't know what's going on with Lamar, but I feel bad for the Ravens. Their defense doesn't look the best. Lamar, you see, this is why quarterbacks at that elite level, like Lamar, when they're hurt, it's such a glaring loss, man. It hurts the whole entire team. The defense and the offense. You know what I mean? But I need everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button, double tap that screen, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. I would say that sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. There's a lot of evil going on around the world, and I always say there's a common ground when it comes to sports. Man, there's a lot of things happening around the world, and this is why I feel like sports is a um, necessary thing to bring us together. So, if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. Let's like I said, I go live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And you're welcome to the YouTube family. And also, I would like to say this, respectfully speaking, as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I say this with respect. Don't get in your feelings. I'm a Viking fan. Don't get in your feelings. We're gonna beat the brakes off your team. Hey, listen, y'all. Hey, listen. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, we're gonna beat the brakes off your team. The Eagles are next. We just beat the brakes off the Browns. We about to beat the brakes off the Eagles, the Chargers, the Chiefs, whoever we go against for the rest of the season. We're gonna beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully speaking. But shout out to everybody in the building. Andy Reid needed Mahomes, though. I remember the reputation Andy had. Yes, yes, you need it. You need that. And McNabb was a good quarterback, by the way. And Andy Reid had a great defense with Brian Dawkins and Jermaine Trotter, and the list goes on. And shout out to my guy Purple. Morning Mike just wanted to tap. Oh, thank you, bro. Talk that talk. God bless and hope you. Oh man, I'm doing well, brother. God bless to you. God bless to your family. God bless to everybody that's in the chat. I hope the Lord blesses everybody and keeps everybody safe that's in this chat. In Jesus' name, amen. I don't even watch NFL anymore, though. I got high school. Used to go Texas. But shout out to everybody in the building. All right, so I'm trying to catch up in the Megatron better than Moss. Dude was getting triple team. Um, I have so much respect for Megatron, but respectfully, I disagree. Nothing against Megatron. Adrian Peterson was a dog at age 35 playing for my team, Washington. Let's go, Will Diggs. Everybody in the building, make sure you double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Can I get 2 more likes? Can I get 2 more likes? Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. Thank you so much, everybody that's in the building. All right, so we got Go Birds. Let's go Broncos. Let's go Broncos. Broncos looking good, though. I'm skipping comments. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to catch up in the chat. I mean that in no disrespect. He said Eagles. Yeah, we're gonna beat the brakes off the Eagles. Eagles not even top 10. We're gonna beat the brakes off the Eagles. Lost to Broncos and Giants. Eagles are cooked. You know what's funny though? The lost sound. In my opinion, I don't think the Giants are as bad as what people think they are. Honestly, what's the Bulls? Kadib. What's the running back? I like the running back. He has a swag. He has a swag to him, man. And I like Jackson Dart. And their defense is pretty darn good, bro. Like y'all sleeping on the Giants. They started off bad, and I think it's mainly because look, I ain't trying to come at Russell Wilson. He's an all-time great quarterback. But I said prior to the season starting, I said the Giants is going to be a team not to sleep on in the NFC East. The season ain't over, y'all. It's still early in the season. We only a quarter into the season pretty much, bro. We still got a lot of football to go, and the Giants can make a run. The Cowboys ain't going to do nothing. The Eagles are starting to fall apart. The only team that I know for a fact that just staying afloat that's doing really good is the Commanders, bro. It's the Commanders. We'll see what happens, though. It's still early in the season. Skol, everybody. We need Van Ginkel. We need Van Ginkel back, yes, and we need Blake Cashman back too, bro. We need Blake Cashman. Colts and Broncos are the new player. You know what's crazy? All right, so I have what's the title of this? See, what's the title of this dang on live stream? Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So the title of the video is who's the best teams in the NFL right now? Let's play a little game in the comments. Put in the comments below for the AFC, not the NFC. Let's talk about the AFC. Name 2 teams, in your opinion, who's the best 2 teams in the AFC? The best 2 teams in the AFC. Who do y'all feel like the best 2 teams in the AFC? And then we're going to go to the NFC after that. But can y'all please hit the like button? Make sure you double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down. Over here, you're welcome to the YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But I will keep it real with you. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we're going to beat the brakes off your team, respectfully speaking. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I'm just a regular person talking about the Minnesota Vikings. Skull to the bowl. You see the Adrian Peterson jersey in the back. You know the vibes. We here, baby. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. So let me look at the comments. We got Vikings and Chiefs Super Bowl. New England and Buffalo. So Taylor says New England and Buffalo are the two best teams. Bro, Bills, Colts, and Steelers close third. Bills, Colts, Vikings. All right, so listen. We got Chiefs, Bills. Okay, Colts, Bills. Broncos, and Chargers. My boy James C. said, obviously the Dolphins. He said, obviously the Dolphins. That's funny. Chiefs and Bills, Colts, Bills, Colts, Vikings. Hey, listen. For me, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. As a big-time Viking fan, my honest opinion about the AFC, I'm going for the underdog. I'm going for the one that everybody should know. They might not have the best record in the AFC, but I feel like they are the team to beat. One is Chiefs for me. Until they're knocked off their throne, I ain't saying nothing. I'm not going against the Chiefs. Now, when you talk about the second team, I'm going with the Colts. So I got the Colts. I got the Colts and the Chiefs. The reason why I got the Colts because I'm eating my words, y'all. Before the season started, because Danny Dimes was on the Vikings, and I said, "Oh, he going to the Colts. The Colts are going to be the worst team in the NFL." I admit when I'm wrong. When I am wrong, I have to admit. I'm wrong. I was wrong about the Colts. The Colts are I think they're 5-1. They look really good, bro. And I'm cheering for the underdog, bro. He said, oh, double. He said, Chiefs beat the Lions. He said, Bills hater. No, I'm not a Bills hater. Right now, through week 6, I'm not going against the Chiefs yet. I want someone else to represent the AFC for the Super Bowl. I would love to see the Bills in the Super Bowl. I would love to see the Bills and the Vikings for Super Bowl 60 because they both been to the Super Bowl, I think, 4 times each and lost all 4 times. So I want the Bills. May the best team win. You know what I mean? The 5th time's the charm for the Vikings. Baby. We coming with that dub, bro. We coming with that dub. We ain't taking no for our option. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. And also, I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. You feel me? That's my honest opinion about it, man. So do not forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. He said Josh is the new face of the NFL. Nobody wants, aka Mahomes, even close to the Super Bowl. He can buy a ticket and watch Josh play. Hey, listen, I like Josh. You want to know something that's crazy? Like, not even crazy. I think Josh Allen's my favorite quarterback in the game. Besides JJ McCarthy, because I'm cheering for him. And I have a lot of love for Drake May. I got a lot of respect for Drake May. Josh Allen, I've been talking about Josh Allen for a few years now. and now he's finally getting the respect. But respectfully, even though I have a lot of respect and he's like my favorite quarterback in the game, Josh Allen has to get past Patrick Mahomes. Until you could say whatever you want about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Until you dethrone them, it don't matter what your record is. It don't matter if you have home field advantage. If you can't beat them when it counts the most, what does it matter? And I say that respectfully. Like, I like the Bills, but until you dethrone, like, it's kind of like in the NFC, like the Eagles are the champs, right? They're the champs. They're the champs of the NFC. The champs of they won the Super Bowl. Until you beat the Eagles, hey, listen, you got to beat them when it counts. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Oh, thank you, Noah. Appreciate it. Josh can't make it past that. Yes, that's what I'm trying. James C. That's all I'm saying. I don't want people thinking I'm hating on Josh Allen. I like Josh Allen a lot. The problem is, I don't care how good his regular season is. We know how good. Well, I know. I'm not going to speak for everybody. I know how good Josh Allen is. I think he's going to end up winning a Super Bowl. But at the same time, in order to win that Super Bowl, you have to get past Patrick Mahomes. And for some reason, Joe Burrow keeps getting hurt because I like Joe Burrow a lot. Lamar Jackson can't get over the hump. I don't know who's going to beat the throne, Patrick Mahomes in the AFC. Maybe it might be the Broncos and their defense and Bo Nix. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I just don't know, bro. Maybe it's the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. All I'm saying is this: until you knock them out, because you know the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. Unless they don't make the playoffs, then okay, Josh Allen, he's definitely the favorite to get to the Super Bowl. But if the Chiefs are in the playoffs, I gotta see it. I gotta see it when it counts because we know he can win MVP. We know he's talented. We know he has the biggest arm in the NFL, probably. I think Matthew Stafford, even though he's a little bit up there in age, I think Matthew Stafford still has a big arm. And Sam Darnold got a big arm as well. There's a few quarterbacks that can sling that ball, bro. For real. But he has to dethrone him. You got to dethrone him. You can't just be like, oh, well, he's having a good regular season. He should win the Super Bowl. Nope. Doesn't work like that. I always tell people, regardless of what your regular season looked like, it helps you in some cases because of the home field, and you might have a bye week. After that, bro, listen, the crowd can't win it for you all like that. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Some people feed off of the crowd, the away team, the underdog story. We seen the Giants do it twice to Tom Brady. The Giants went all the way as a wild card team and won 2 Super Bowls that way. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen. Buffalo is going to smash cheese and say the receipt. Okay. Tampa Bay, Mayfield, MVP. Yes. And let's get to the NFC, y'all. Who's the best team in the NFC right now? I think my homie just answered it. He said Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield, I've been trying to talk about Baker Mayfield the last couple of years. Even when he was a free agent, I made a video, should the Minnesota Vikings sign Baker Mayfield or trade for Baker Mayfield? And people was trying to say, no, Baker Mayfield ain't that good. Listen, I'm just saying that man's very good. He just has to go to the right team. See, that's the problem when a lot of people write a lot of people off because they weren't good with their first team that they was with. If you're a top pick, you're going to get a multiple chances to be successful. Yes, there are such thing as simply you're just not good enough, right? There is a such thing as that, right? But at the same time, if you go to the right system, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Like, for example, do y'all remember how Sam Darnold started? Sam Darnold got drafted by the Jets, I think 3rd overall pick, and he wasn't the best with the Jets. After the Jets, I think we went to the Niners or whatever team he went to, and then he went to the Vikings. And he had a great season with us last season. We was 14-3. He was one of the biggest reasons why we were 14-3. Throwing into Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson. He had a great season. At one point, he was in the conversation of MVP. He wasn't going to win MVP, but he was in the conversations. Probably like 5th in the conversation, probably, right? This man got a $100 million contract. Not counting his money, I'm happy for him. With the Seahawks, $100+ million contract. That's why I be trying to tell people, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Danny Dimes is another example. Bro, he got drafted by the Giants. The Giants gave up on him, right? How many teams did I know he went to the Vikings. After the Vikings, he went to the Colts. And look what the Colts are doing. So, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. By the way, Aaron Rodgers has Lamar coming back after the bye week. Ravens 1-5 right now, ending the season 10-7. By the way, everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, double tap that screen, double tap that screen, double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether or not you're a Viking fan or not, if you feel in the vibes, consider subscribing. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. This is one YouTube family if you want to join the family. And also, I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. I feel like sports is what we need in this world to bring us all together. Whether you from Jupiter, Venus, Pluto, whatever continent you're from the United States, what country you're from, that's what sports is designed, in my opinion, to bring us together. But I would say this as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan. I primarily cover the Vikings, and I will tell you this right now. I'll answer your questions about your team, but I will say this respectfully. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we are going to beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully speaking. And guess who's next? Those Eagles are next. We beat the brakes off the Browns. We about to beat the brakes off of the Eagles. We beat the brakes off the Bears. We're not gonna talk about the losses though, y'all. We're not talking about the Falcons. We lost to the Falcons. We ain't gonna talk about that. That was just, I don't know. That's a head scratcher right there. So we ain't worried about the Falcons loss, and we ain't worried about the Steelers. The Steelers are actually good, but the Falcons loss, I don't know. I don't know how that happened, bro. Hey, listen, we ain't gonna talk about it. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got Crispy in the building. Yo, what's good? What's good, baby? James C said, I'm catching up in the chat, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like behind, so I'm just catching up in the chat. So if I skip your comment, I don't mean that. Yeah. Y'all already beat us. Yeah, Chicken Genius, what's good with you? Pats are fun again. They are good and got attitude. You know what? And that's another AFC team that is slept on, that people need to put more respect on their name, because at the end of the day, bro, I was nervous for him. I was nervous for Drake May. When the Patriots drafted him, I was nervous because I was thinking like, all right, so if you're going to draft Drake May, which they needed a quarterback, Tom Brady is the all-time great. He's the GOAT at quarterback, in my opinion. That's going to be a lot of pressure for this young man. Hey, listen, it don't look like it's a lot of pressure for him. He's just playing. He's just being Drake May. I'm just saying, man, that man got an arm. Some of the throws I was seeing him make yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. I said, dang, that looked good, man. Hey, listen, he was scrambling for some yards. And hey, listen, he looked good, man. I'm like, yo, the Patriots got something, man. The Patriots got something. But we're going to see if my guy can do it as well, JJ McCarthy. We beat out of the Bengals. Yeah, we beat, Zion, we beat the brakes off of the Bengals. Vikes without Sam Darnold are still a playoff team. Facts. Jackson Dart, the GOAT. I don't know about the GOATs. Hey, listen, bro. I respect your opinion, bro. High Shep, the GOAT. Hey, listen, but that's a little bit too far, brother, man. That's a little bit too far. I respect your opinion. But Jackson Dart, he looks good, though. I will say that. Had my jersey on yesterday. Go Vikings. Go to the bowl. Still about. Let's go. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Shout out to you. People be sleeping on Seattle. No, hey, if you sleeping on, I watched that game. I did a play-by-play. For that game. Seattle versus Jaguars. What's the Bulls' name that Sam Darnold found for that like 61-yard touchdown? What is number 11? Whatever his name is, man, he's nice. Number 11, he's nice. Sam Darnold is so accurate with that football, and he's just a good quarterback, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, some Viking fans are salty. But at the end of the day, bro, we made a decision. It is what it is at the end of the day. and we're going to have to live with the decision. And I still feel like we made the right decision. At the end of the day, I still believe in JJ McCarthy. So, what? Yo, the Cowboys. I don't know what's wrong with the Cowboys. They don't. No, I do know what's wrong with the Cowboys. They don't have no defense. To be honest with you, Patrick Mahomes is playing. Not Patrick Mahomes. Goodness gracious. Never get Patrick Mahomes confused with Dak Prescott. My bad. I ain't mean to say that, and I don't mean that in no disrespect, but there's levels to the game, right? Dak Prescott's playing at a very high level. I will say, right? Overall, this season, he's playing at a very high level. It's the dang on defense, bro. That Cowboys defense plays super soft, and they just get destroyed by everybody, bro. Their defense is just no good. Nah, honestly, I definitely see us beating the Eagles so long as Blake Cashman comes back. Yes, Crispy. Blake Cashman is even a bigger deal than Andrew Van Ginkel, bro. Blake Cashman is the quarterback, if this makes any sense. He's like the quarterback of the defense. He's the quarterback of the defense. He controls everything. He knows. He calls out, oh, that's going to be a run play to the left. That's going to be a run play to the right. Hey, listen, bro. I need the defensive line to get closer together in the middle. They're going to run up the middle. Hey, listen. He's that type of dude, bro. Leadership, ability, enthusiasm, as like when he plays, is the energy that he brings. Hey, listen. Blake Cashman is a bigger deal than, and I'm not saying I'm not taking nothing away from Andrew Van Ginkel. If we have them both, that'll be even better. But if I don't know about that neck. See, I'm a little bit worried about a neck injury. Necks are nothing like a neck injury. I don't know if it's a bulging disc, herniated disc. I don't know, but the neck injuries scare me. So I don't want him to rush back. But if Blake Cashman, I think it's a hamstring. If he's ready, bro, we have a honest chance of beating the Eagles, because the biggest factor in beating the Eagles, and I think everybody knows, is to stop Saquon and to stop Jalen Hurts from scrambling and getting his yards with his legs. If you could stop their running game, meaning Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts scrambling on the outside when the play breaks down, you have an honest chance of beating the Eagles. They're still the champions. They're still a good team. And you got to make sure they don't get in short downs, because if you get them, like say it's like 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1, they're going to do the tush push. And I don't think there's any team that can stop the tush push yet. So you got to hold it down and make it like say, for example, like it's 3rd and like 6 or 4th and 6 and stuff like that. 4th and 5 or 4th and 4. They're not going to go for it then. But if it's like 4th and 3, maybe, depending on the time of the game and where they're at on the field. But if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1, or 4th and inches, they're going with the tush push and they're going to get the first down. So the defense has to be on point. Vikings, Jaguars, Super Bowl, least watch Super Bowl. No, it's not, bro. Hey, listen, I'm going to have 50 TVs on, bro, just by myself. The Jets and Aaron Glenn, they need some milk. AJ Barner was good. I got AP jersey and a Jefferson jersey, and you're only you said is AP jersey and Jefferson. No, I have this jersey, Trey Waynes. This is Trey Waynes, and I have Harrison Smith. So I have Harrison Smith. I have Adrian Peterson, Justin Jefferson, and Trey Waynes. Garrett Wilson, least clutch #1 wide receiver in the game. Oh, snap. Jackson Smith. Dart looks good, though. Yeah, Dart does look good. I will admit. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen. If you haven't already, hit the like button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's in the building. I always say that everybody's welcome on this channel, whether you're a Viking fan or not. And I always say that sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. So if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. We do go live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And at halftime, if you want to go join the show, you can definitely join the show as well. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. But respectfully, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we're going to beat the brakes off your team if we play your team. All right, so we got, I thought you meant the game. No, Vikings score. Please give JJ time. The best dudes tossing dimes are all veterans that were drafted high, and the fans gave up on them. Yes, and that's the problem, Richard. You know, it's so crazy. A lot, and I'm surprised as a Viking fan. I thought a lot. And I'm not talking to all Viking fans. I'm talking to the ones that are just trying to give up on JJ already. I'm surprised because I look at it like we waited so long to draft a quarterback, and we finally did in the 2024 NFL draft, and people are ready to just write him off. You got to let him play, but the problem is you can't play if you're hurt. So we're going to see, and you can't control injuries, but he has to get healthy so he can prove everybody wrong, Richard. Listen, I believe in him. It sounds like you believe in J.J. McCarthy. There's other Viking fans that believe in J.J. McCarthy, but the man has to get healthy, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, Mike, what's good? My bull trick shot is in the building. Salute to my guy. Noah said, I don't like the Steelers are using Aaron Rodgers. They need to tank to get a top draft pick. You know what? They looking good, though. And I look at it like this. You don't necessarily have to draft. I mean, you have the highest chance to draft a franchise quarterback in the top 10, but you can always trade up. You can always be like, yo, I'll trade 2 to 3 first-round picks to move up. I mean, that's another way you can do it. Or you can give away some second-round picks, whatever you have to do to go get your guy. But you don't necessarily have to tank to get your guy. I don't know. I think it's rare that you get franchise quarterbacks in the later rounds, but Spencer Rattler looks pretty good with the Saints. I don't know where Bo Nix got drafted. I know he got drafted later in the first, though, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, it went Caleb, it went Jaden, it went Drake, it went Michael Penix, then it went JJ, and then it went Bo Nix, if I'm not mistaken about that 2024 NFL draft. So You just got to pick your spot. But I don't believe in tanking. When your team is playing at this level and y'all first in y'all division, I don't believe in tanking because Aaron Rodgers could probably get you a Super Bowl. I'm just being honest with you. I know it sounds crazy to say that because he's 40. At the end of the day, bro, it's all about winning. You got a good team. Your defense is playing pretty good. Your offense is playing solid as well. You got a solid / good quarterback. At times he looks really good, even at his age. I wouldn't tank to just get a quarterback. You could just trade first round picks and get a quarterback or something like that. Or trade players. You might have a player that you might trade to go move up. You never know. We definitely noticed Cashman's abs. Yes, the Browns game, especially when you can't. We gotta get Cashman back. JJ is definitely the least effective quarterback in the class. Yes, for right now. For right now, you're 100% correct, A. But I will say because he only played 2 games. When he plays more games, we'll see. We'll revisit this conversation about where he ranks when it comes to the top quarterbacks in that 2024 NFL draft. I believe that 2024 NFL draft is one of the greatest quarterback drafts in NFL history. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, man, it looks good right now. Drake May looks amazing. Jaden Daniels looks amazing. Also, who else? Caleb looks all right. Bo Nix looks good because you got to think Jaden Daniels got his team to the playoffs his rookie season, got to the NFC Championship game. Bo Nix in the AFC after the Broncos looked terrible with Russell Wilson, he got his team to the playoffs. No, he ain't do no damage in the playoffs all like that. But the point is he got his team to the playoffs as a rookie. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. We gotta play him, man. We gotta get JJ McCarthy on the field. Gotta get through that line. Saquon's best in open field. If he gets pressured by the line, he's done for. You said Saquon's best when he gets open. Yes, when he gets open field, it's over. You gotta get him before he gets past that line of scrimmage. I agree. Yes, I agree, James C. Anyone's talking about JJ being a bust this early in the year is going to eat them words. Yeah, and I feel and I believe in JJ too, as well. But he has to just. I'm not saying for him to get on the field if he's really hurt, but he gonna have to play through some injuries, bro. If it's not too bad, I think he has to get on that field, so he can get some experience. Like you're never going to be fully healthy in football, especially when you play like the first game. After that first game, you're never going to be fully healthy. I think Vikings defense going to have to hold it down because we need to make sure JJ McCarthy gets set. Yes, and we still don't know if JJ is going to play, but all the signs are leading towards. It's like a mystery. It's like I still say it's a 50-50 coin flip. JJ might play. Carson Wentz might play against the Eagles. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I agree. Our defense has to play at a high level, and hopefully Blake Cashman is 100% or close to it, and he's able to play at a high level. Jefferson, Chase, St. Brown, top 5. Okay, I like that top 5. Vikings should just make Wentz quarterback. I don't think JJ is all that. Well, he hasn't played that many games, though, Luther. He hasn't played that many games. He played 2 games. You can't get a proper evaluation. I respect your opinion, but you can't get a proper evaluation on a quarterback unless he plays. Like he got to play. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We go live for every single Minnesota Viking game, and everybody's welcome to this YouTube family. And I want to say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. All right. So, yeah, if you feel in the vibes, consider subscribing. May is the next great quarterback, possibly. I understand, but that's a waste. Plus, there's not going to get a Super Bowl. Plus, they ain't getting a good quarterback late because of the draft, so they need a top 10 pick. I disagree, bro, because I look at it like this. I don't care how many You're in first place in your division. So are you okay if you was the owner or the head? Well, I don't say the coach. If you was the head coach of the Steelers, y'all in first place in y'all division. So you're going to tell me you would tell your team that we're tanking for a top 10 pick that you don't even know is going to be successful. You don't even know if he's going to be good. Just because he's a top 10 pick doesn't mean he's going to be good. So you wasted a whole year that they could have been contenders in the AFC. Like, I understand you don't believe in what they got going on, but what they got going on right now, respectfully, coming from a Viking fan opinion, they looking pretty good. They looking decent. So it's not a guarantee because people making it seem like, oh, if you drop top 10, it's a guarantee he's going to be a good player. It's not true. You can draft number 1 overall. He might not be a good player. Just saying. I mean, it happens. It happens. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. I'm pretty sure people in the chat can name top 10 players throughout the history that became busts. So I wouldn't think, especially when you're in first place in y'all division. Y'all in first place in y'all division. Aaron Rodgers still dropping. Yeah. The Bears. You look. I gotta block this person. We got some weirdos. All right, so yeah, the next great quarterback is Jackson Dart and Daniel Jones, and I still like Michael Penix. Yeah, I like Michael Penix as well. Steelers look good because they played teams like Jets, Pats, and Browns. Okay. Yes, JJ could be the dude. Be patient. It could hurt for a while. Penix lost to JJ because Michigan was constantly in his face. So yes, JJ can win a Super Bowl before his contract is over. Yeah, he could. But the only way he could, Richard, is if he plays on that field. That's the only thing I can say. Like, I believe in everything that you're saying. I believe he can maybe be the best quarterback in that 2024 NFL draft. But he has to be healthy. He has to play. The Jets are paying for not Aaron Rodgers is crazy because he wanted another year with the Jets. Wow. Vikings had to, and that's crazy break for forever. Vikings had to find out what they have. And yes, top notch. That's what I mean. They have to find out what they have. Michigan probably and Washington. So, I said this time and time again. But if McCarthy is healthy, then we gotta play him. If he doesn't do well this season, so be it. Many rookie quarterbacks don't show out their first season. Yeah, that's a fact. And guess what, Crispy? You're 100% right. And my whole thing is this. On top of that, it's a blessing that he gets experience, win or lose at this point. But I feel like JJ's in such a good position. You have all the talent around you. You have all the talent around you. Noah, you don't think DK Metcalf isn't? You don't think? Yeah, you're right about 23. A lot of Denver Broncos and Tampa Bay Buccaneers got domestic. I think the Broncos, Tampa's up there. I think Seattle was slept on. Seattle was slept on, y'all. Aaron plays poorly against good defense. We're going to see. And listen, I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm a Viking fan. I'm just saying, right now, you can't knock what the man's doing at the age of 41. The man's playing good. How many other 41-year-olds are playing at his level right now? And like Joe Flacco? I don't know. I don't even know how old Joe Flacco is. How did the finishing team? Let's go Vikings. Let's go Vikings. Big bad red. What's good? Denver Broncos defense legit. That's JJ McCarthy or Dart. Right now, I'm gonna go JJ McCarthy. It's like, no, right now I gotta go with I'm going JJ. I can't go away from McCarthy. Can definitely be the dude. People gotta give him a time. Is being silly as soon. Yes. No, they think he's a bust after 2 games, bro. Even if he lost both games, if you think he's a bust, that's like you're not being patient enough. Respectfully, Noah deleted his comment after I said what I said, bro. Let's go Steelers Nation, baby. Toxic, congrats on y'all win yesterday. Yeah, the Steelers looking good. Mike got great NFL content, please. Oh, thank you, Richard. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate for that comment. He said, I don't believe it. What you mean? What you don't believe, bro? Baltimore Ravens and Lamar need to part ways. They ain't never getting rid of Lamar. They ain't never getting rid of Lamar unless he's done, unless he's hurt and he just, I don't know about that, bro. Steelers aren't tanking Any defense is looking better. Yes, I agree with that, Ryan. Eagles are still number one. We'll see about that. Yes, sir. Got 5-1 next week against the Bengals. Oh yeah, y'all beating the Bengals. Y'all beating the Bengals. What's going on? Peace and love. Shout out to you, bro. I'm catching up in the chat. I got about a few more minutes to go. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, double tap that screen, double tap that screen. Hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. But yeah, I would say this respectfully speaking, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, and I say this respectfully, don't get in your feelings. We are going to beat the brakes off your team. I know, it sounds weird for a Viking fan to say this. I'm not your normal Viking fan. I'm not gonna say average. I'm not your normal Viking fan. I talk heavy a lot, and if I'm wrong, I will admit when I'm wrong. But I tell you this right now. So far, 3 out of the 5 games I've been right. So right now I'm above 500. So right now, I don't think you want to. Hey, listen, we got the Eagles. We beating the brakes off them. When we beat the Eagles, we're gonna be 4-2. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to everybody's in the building. Yeah, just saying. Hey, thank you, bro. It's not a guarantee. He said, "Don't block me, please." Why you say that? We don't like pass the best Bills. What do you mean? The Pats best the Bills. Yeah, the Pats are definitely a good team. Yes, I agree with what you're saying, but unlike other teams, plus there isn't a draft class environment. Oh, you're not arguing. It's a nice little debate. Well, I would say this, bro. Some people mistake debates as just arguing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I have to look at the definition of like what's the difference between an argument and a debate? Because I know debates can get very heated, but this is not a heated debate, I would say. But I would say this. I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm a Viking fan, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. If I have a team that is in first in the division, I am not tanking to draft a top 10 pick. I don't care because I know how hard it is to get to the playoffs. I know how hard it is to get wins in the NFL. And if you get to the playoffs, it's a whole nother season. Everybody's record is 0-0. Yes, there might be teams that have home field advantage, but guess what? That crowd they're not on the field. Hey, listen, everybody's 0-0. It don't matter that your statistics say, oh, so for example, hypothetically speaking, say the Dolphins make the playoffs and the Dolphins have the number 1 defense throughout the whole entire regular season. That don't mean nothing in the playoffs, bro. Yes, it looks good, but guess what? You might go against a team that destroys your defense. You're like, dang, for that one game, they look bad. And guess what? You're packing up and you're going home. So all that, like, you got a good team, bro. I don't see nobody else winning your division. All right, so you're better. All right, still, it's the Steelers, Ravens. Hold up, Steelers, Ravens, Browns. Steelers, Ravens, Browns, and Bengals. Y'all the favorites, bro. Y'all the favorites. There's nobody in your division until Lamar Jackson, and even when he comes back, he's going to be rusty. Bro, you got a chance. And if you, like I said, if you have to trade up, you gonna have to trade up. Toxin. He said the Steelers are just when it comes to drafting quarterbacks. Keep Aaron Rodgers for now. The problem, you know what they should do? The Steelers should have traded for. They should have signed Sam Darnold. They should have signed Danny Jones. That's who they should have signed. There might be a veteran quarterback on the market after this season. I don't know who it's going to be, but unless the Colts give up on Danny Dimes, that could be their quarterback. I don't know what the contract's looking like with Danny Dimes with the Colts, but if the Colts keep doing what they're doing, they're going to give him the bag. Danny Dimes going to get another bag, bro. For real. Seahawks threat in the NFC East. Yeah, they are. The Seahawks, they're not in the NFC East. They're in the, I think, the West. But I get what you're saying. Toxic, especially that's not the Ravens. Do you think Joe Flacco will make the? He's like a fringe. I think he should because he was one of the biggest reasons why they won that Super Bowl. He made a lot of crucial throws to get that Super Bowl. I don't know his accolades right off the top of my head, but I think he should be. You know what I mean? Skull. My name is Mike. Bears. Let me tonight. Awesome, bro. They was acting like they was going to best defense in the league and took a huge dump. Yeah, Zach and getting. I'm catching up in the chat. I'm a Patriots fan. Welcome, 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 Patriots fans. Who you got? Chicago or Washington? I got the Commanders today. I got the Commanders beating the Bears today. What's the second game? What's the second game, y'all? Bills and Falcons. I got the Bills winning, but I think the Falcons are going to make it a game. You know what? Let me rephrase that. I don't know, man. I like James Cook. He's doing a good. I got the Bills winning, right? But the Falcons going to keep it close they're going to keep it close. Hey, get this river about to hold the ground on JJ, baby. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Shout out to my guy, Richard. The Ravens losing that badly to CJ Stroud is something they won't recover. Oh, shout out to UK, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. And also, I would say that sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I will always say this. It don't matter if you're not a Viking fan. If you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. And I also would say you could be from Jupiter. You can be from Mars. You can be from Pluto. You can be from Venus. Whatever planet, bro. You could be from a whole nother galaxy. You know what I mean? You're welcome to this YouTube channel. Did you get it right this time? Hey, listen. No, I didn't, though. But it probably looks like a Burger King Viking hat, though. No, I didn't get it from Burger King. Go Vikings in the store. I say, let's go, Aaron. What's going on? Man, you ain't Lamar sidelines nothing. I'm just catching up in the comments. I'm about to get off. Bo Nick's better than JJ. Yes, right now, I can't put JJ above any of the 2024 NFL quarterbacks right now as we speak. But that can easily change game to game, week by week. When JJ McCarthy gets experience, we're going to see what the energy is going to be like. You feel me? Like, it's hard to determine if he's not playing. But when he played against I don't want to really even talk about the Bears. That was the first game of the season. But what I will say is this. We're going to definitely see. No, you're not arguing, bro. You're good. Oakland Raiders won. Bears got to win, make the NFC North great again. Yeah, that would be crazy if they win. Bo better than JJ. Yeah. Joe Flacco is a bit of an upgrade. Oh my gosh, Jake Browning is no comments on Jake Browning. But my granny would be Jake Browning. I don't even know when the last time I went to Burger King. That's funny. I think they used to sell this stuff. I got this on Amazon. Give Mike a real lid. He doesn't focus on quarterbacks. Beat Philly. Let's go. Oh, I got one, though. Is this a little bit better, y'all? Tell KLC to call me up, man. Tell KLC. His helmet's a little bit big. Hey, listen. Tell KLC to hit me up, bro. Hey, listen. Is this the correct helmet that y'all need to see? I'm just saying, man. Is this the correct helmet that you need to see, bro? Marcus, what's good with you? Yeah, Jermaine, what's good? Let's get it. Hey, listen, man, call me up, KLC. I can be your running back for a couple of plays. If I get knocked out the game, I need a fully guaranteed contract, though, bro. I need $1 million contract. I need it to be fully guaranteed. If I get knocked out the game first play, hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, if I get knocked out the first play of the game, Hey, listen, I'm in concussion protocol. First play of the game. Mike Sports Vibes runs up the middle. Hey, 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 hey. Ah, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down, down, baby. Ready to let it go. Y'all know that song? Hey, listen, bro. He said you looking like Teddy Bridgewater with the helmet. Hey, listen, Teddy Bridgewater. Shout out to my guy, Teddy Bridgewater, bro. All I ask is to keep it PG. Yeah, just keep it PG in the comments. Yeah. My team is you look at he said you'll get more yards than Justin Fields, that's for sure. You look like you're the line for real. Hey, listen, put me at safety, put me at running back. I might even do wide receiver, bro. Put me at wide receiver, safety. I want to be a free safety and I want to blitz every play. Just let me blitz every play. I might cover a couple of times. I might catch them off guard to cover a couple of times. Put me at free safety. Put me at the running back position. Let me run up the middle and let me get some hard-earned yards. If it's 3rd and 1, just run. Listen, run me up the middle, bro. Run me up the middle. We gonna make it happen, bro. For real. We gonna make it happen, bro. You know what I mean? Lions are cooked. What he said? He said, he said, Lions are cooked. And what the heck was deserved to be suspended for a couple? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Don't lose next week against the Eagles, bro, or I'm trolling all Viking fans until the playoffs. Hey, Marcus Gray, I say bring it on, brother. Respectfully, you got the right Viking fan. You know what I mean? You got the right Viking fan. I invite the smoke, bro. See, I talk heavy. I can dish it out and I can take it as well, brother. You got the right Viking fan. You know what I'm saying? You got the right Viking fan. I ain't scared of no smoke, bro. For real. I ain't scared of no smoke, bro. Respectfully speaking. We got a super chat. Chris for real, what's good? Skull Mike Football Family channel. Shout out to you, Football Family. Yes, this is a Football Family YouTube channel. Keep it PG in the comments if you can. And also, I need everybody that's in the building right now. The Super Hawk, smash that like button. Super Hawk, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Everybody that's everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel, whether you a Viking fan or not. And I always say this, y'all, time and time again. I always say this respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. I truly feel that way. And yeah, but respectfully speaking, as a big time Viking fan, and I got the helmet on because I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. We're beating the brakes off your team, respectfully speaking. If we play your team as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, you're welcome to the YouTube family, but I'm telling you respectfully, we're going to beat the brakes off you. But shout out to Chris Farrell. God bless to you. Thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, we are one football family on this channel. Salute to you, my brother from another mother. Skull Mike Football Family channel. Shout out to my bro. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate it. Colts and Bucks are the top teams in the NFL right now. 49er champs. Yeah, I think what's his name? Fred Warner. I think he got hurt. Hopefully he's okay, man. Colts and Bucks are the top teams in the NFL right now. Yeah, I think the Colts are definitely the top dog in the AFC. That's just my opinion. And in the Bucks, definitely. I agree with that, bro. We root for the Chiefs, but hey, listen. I got to get a haircut, so I got to keep the helmets on. Just come to the Patriots fan, bro. I'm gonna call Robert Kraft for you tonight to see if we got some. Hey, listen, bro. Respectfully, I'm declining that invitation, bro. Respectfully, I'm declining that invitation as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, bro. I ain't leaving my team, bro. I would never leave the Vikings, bro. I'm going down with the ship. Hey, listen, if my Vikings fail, I'm with them, bro. Know what I mean? If my Vikings fail, I'm with them, bro. It is what it is, bro. Respectfully speaking. Raiders fan here. I've never been happy. That's not cool, Otis. Yeah, y'all won some Super Bowls, though. I love the time when Phillips 90-yard touchdown and then the rest of it. Yeah. I know for sure Notre Dame is going to the. I'm a Penn State. I don't know how Penn State doing right now. Do you think Vikings will ever win a Super Bowl? We're going to win a Super Bowl probably this year, bro. I think one day. We've been there 4 times. Ain't like we never been there. It's just we never won. You feel me? I think we're going to eventually win. I don't know when, but I'm thinking Super Bowl 60, which is this year. Yeah, I just wish the Packers lost again. Yeah, I know. That would have been the best, Crispy, if the Packers would have lost. Baker MVP facts. Fred Warner is out for the season. What happened to Fred Warner, man? That's crazy. I just was talking about him yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I said, yo, Fred Warner's probably the best linebacker in the game still. And he gets hurt. Bills are better in my opinion, yeah. And Jordan, things like, yo, what's going on, Steve? God bless everybody in the building. I'm never leaving my team, bro. The Bills. Mike is the 54th man. Hey, loyalty, baby. Hey, it's loyal over here, bro. I ain't never leaving my Vikings, bro. Hey, listen, I'm not the Viking fan to hop on wagons, bro. I might cheer for another team because I want the division rivals to lose. I might go for the underdog. If my team don't win the Super Bowl this year, I'm going for the underdog. But I promise you, you will never find me with the Eagle stuff on, Eagle jersey, a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey because I'm from PA. Hey, listen, you'll never see me with it. You'll never see me wear it. Even though I'm Philly, everything else besides football, NFL football to be exact. But hey, listen, that's just I'm a big time Viking fan. Heads up, Penn State is unranked. Oh goodness gracious, Penn State, Penn State, you got to get it together. All right, quick question: much is more so like going to 4 straight Super Bowl and not winning one, or Bills going to I think both are bad, but I think the Vikings. I think it was the Bills that went to 4 Super Bowls straight. I think I'm not even sure, but it sucks for both. Either way, imagine going to the Super Bowl four. Remember, what's the old saying? Third time's the charm. Fourth time wasn't even the charm. Hey, listen, it's bad, man. If you a Bills fan or a Viking fan, it's bad. It's supposed to be third is the charm. Didn't work out. Didn't work out. Oh, Nisi. Oh, that sucks, bro. Speedy recovery for my guy Fred Warner. And listen, I'm a Viking fan, but I like other players on other teams. You know what I mean? I'm a big Fred Warner guy. So that sucks, man. That's a big loss that you can't replace on the 49ers. You know what I mean? You can't replace that. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're still a good team, but dang. Bills are winning the Super Bowl. Don't feel bad. Oh yeah, my Phillies won in 2008, but my Phillies keep losing now, and my Sixers haven't won since 1983. So I wasn't even born yet when the Sixers won their last time when it was Julius Erving and the guys. I wasn't even born. They're like only team that I witnessed winning something as like a sport fan is my Phillies in 2008. That's the only team I witnessed winning everything. It's been a long time. I gotta. All right, but okay, yeah, I'm about to get off myself, bro. Broncos have the best defense in the league. Yeah, they have one of the best. They probably do have the best, though. They got some dogs on their defense. I will admit to that. Penn State fired James Franklin and are 3-3. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, yeah, catch you later. Trick shot. God bless to you, man. Thank you again for all your support, man. I appreciate all your support, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the building supporting me on this YouTube journey. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Take care, Brody. Yeah, take care, Brody. Yup. Penn State lost 3 games in a row. Ah, y'all should have kept Darnold. He's balling out. Yeah, he is balling out, but ain't nothing we can do right now. And then Baker is the runner-up for MVP. I agree with that. Yes, yes. Top 4 season AFC got Bills, Steelers, Broncos, and Colts. Not in that order. Okay. I think I would agree. Yeah, I think I will agree. Y'all went for okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I gotta get a Bills versus. Yeah, we have to. I'm telling you, that game would yes feed families for You know, I've been saying that it should be the Bills and Vikings Super Bowl for this year, Super Bowl 60, an even number. Let's just do it. 60 years, bro. 60 Super Bowls so far. Super Bowl 60. Both teams been to Super Bowl 4 times and lost. Let it be the Bills and let it be the Vikings and let the Vikings win. Oh my gosh. Bucks, what is it? San Diego. San Diego, yeah. Broncos, have you No, I haven't gave up on Joel Embiid. Actually, Joel Embiid looks pretty good. Matter of fact, everybody that's in the basketball, let me put this in the comments real quick. I have another YouTube channel um called Mike Sports Vibes Balling. If you're interested, check out this channel. Let me go to it right now. If you're interested, only if you're interested, I'm just putting it out there. If you're into basketball, if you're into baseball, hockey, boxing, etc., check out this channel. I'm gonna be live on this channel a lot as well. So if you want to see play by play, it's lit. It's gonna be really lit over here very soon. I can't wait. Basketball is about to start. It's about to be. Can't wait. All right, let me go to this. Let me put it in the chat. Put it in the chat real quick. Yeah, this is the link to my other channel, Mike Sports Vibes Balling. Go check out that channel. Whoever loses the fifth Super Bowl between the Vikings and the Bills needs to sell. Need to sell the team and move to another country, probably at that point, right? At that point, move to another country. But all right, y'all, I'm getting off this live stream. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, move to another country at that point. Hey, listen, that's gonna be bad. Losing 5 Super Bowls, that's bad. But I'm getting off, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you're feeling the vibes, we're going live for absolutely every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down. Michael said Vikings suck. Respectfully, I disagree. Who's your team, bro? We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully. I don't listen. It is what it is. I don't even care what your team is. We're going to beat the brakes off of them. Don't matter. You know what I mean? But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you again for all the support. Shout out to Crispy. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. But my bull said neither one of those teams are going to the Super Bowl. We'll see. Bears down, baby. See ya, everybody. Have a wonderful day. God bless.